In the dark underbelly of Los Santos, Trevor Phillips was known as a walking nightmare. His criminal record was a laundry list of atrocities, ranging from arson to human trafficking, murder, and kidnapping. His methods were always the most brutal and violent, earning him a reputation as a sociopath with no regard for human life. U003CBR U003E U003CBR U003E. One day, in a fit of madness, Trevor kidnapped Patricia Madrazo, the wife of the notorious cartel kingpin, Martin Madrazo. It was a brazen move that sent shockwaves through the criminal underworld. As he held her hostage, everyone wondered what twisted fate awaited Patricia at the hands of Trevor Phillips. U003CBR U003E U003CBR U003E. But to everyone's surprise, Trevor showed a side of himself that no one had ever seen before. Despite his reputation as a cold-blooded killer, Trevor treated Patricia with kindness and compassion. He went out of his way to make her comfortable, preparing lavish meals and treats for her. It was a stark contrast to the monster that everyone believed him to be. U003CBR U003E U003CBR U003E. As the days passed, Patricia began to see a different side of Trevor. She saw a man who was capable of kindness and heroism, despite his violent tendencies. She started to realize that there was more to Trevor Phillips than met the eye, and that perhaps there was a glimmer of humanity buried deep within his twisted soul. U003CBR U003E U003CBR U003E. As the unlikely bond between Trevor and Patricia grew, they found themselves in the midst of a dangerous game of cat and mouse with Martin Madrazo hot on their trail. But Trevor was determined to protect Patricia at all costs, even if it meant risking his own life. U003CBR U003E U003CBR U003. In a final showdown with Martin Madrazo, Trevor unleashed his full fury, showcasing his brutal side once again. But this time, there was a difference. This time, he fought not out of malice or greed, but out of a sense of duty and honor. He fought to protect the one person who had seen past his facade and had shown him kindness in return. U003CBR U003E U003CBR U003. In the end, Trevor emerged victorious but at a great cost. As he stood bloodied and bruised, Patricia approached him with a look of gratitude and understanding. She knew that despite his flaws and his past sins, Trevor Phillips was more than just a monster. He was a complex and multifaceted individual, capable of both great evil and unexpected kindness. U003CBR U003E U003CBR U003E. And as they rode off into the sunset, leaving behind a trail of chaos and destruction, Trevor couldn't help but wonder if perhaps there was hope for redemption, even for someone as broken and twisted as himself. And maybe, just maybe, he had found a sliver of humanity within the depths of his own darkness.